ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern joins us now with news of a very rough start of the week on Wall Street.
Very rough. Those of you who might have seen us here at noontime when the Dow was down by a mere 400 points said, well, maybe things will improve from there. It didn't. No, indeed, things did not improve. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was down all day long. Frankly, all three indices that we follow were down all day long, and several major stocks were a reason for it. Apple, remember that company? Well, its shares fell by more than 5% today alone, and it's part of the Dow Jones Industrial Average. How about Amazon? It was down by more than 4% today, and certainly the tech stocks were the hardest hit, as you're going to see by the NASDAQ. And oh yes, General Electric, remember that company? They closed at $7.98 a share. That's the first time GE has closed below $8 a share since March of 2009. Well, let's take a look at the numbers, and they aren't very pretty. There you see the Dow down 602 points, closing at 25,387.18, that on volume of 899 million shares. The biggest loser was the NASDAQ, and let's take a look at those numbers. Down almost 2.8%, more than 206 points, closing at 7,200.87. That on volume of 1,942 million shares. And certainly there's a red arrow for the NASDAQ, down by almost 2%, 55 points at 2,726.22. Well, as one who was born and raised in Milwaukee, this is a story I simply had to do. The Pabst Brewing Company, PBR, you're probably familiar with that. Well, the Pabst Brewing Company is suing no more than Miller Coors because Pabst claims Miller Coors basically is trying to get them out of business. Believe it or not, almost all of the Pabst beer that has been produced since 1999 has actually been produced by Miller Coors. Now, Miller Coors said, oops, sorry, I don't think we can continue this contract. We need that production for ourselves. Well, as you could probably expect, lawsuit. And in lawsuit starting today, Milwaukee County Circuit Court judge will make a decision on this, but for right now, it looks like Pabst is trying to do anything it can to hang on, but it also looks like Miller's got the deep pockets. So, Scott, we'll just have to see how that comes out, but nothing like beer in Milwaukee. That's all I can say.
They have a few there.
A couple of them, yes.
Yeah. Well, what about tomorrow? Are we going to see this trend continue?
We certainly saw a lot of momentum late, so it's possible. But Home Depot, one of your favorite companies, Home Depot reports earnings tomorrow before the open. So maybe that'll help turn things around.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're
welcome.
See you tomorrow. Okay.